Hello my lovely friends! Today I will do an almost full face makeup look using WhatsUp Beauty. It's a brand that offers such beautiful and innovative products, and today I will use a mix of both new products but also some older products that I have had in my collection for a while. And the first product that I'm going to talk about today is actually a new launch from the brand. It's the Posy-Tivity lightweight hydrating face primer, and what I really like about this product is that it is silicone free and it's clean and it's cruelty free and vegan, and I am using it underneath my foundation right now. So far so good. I feel like it really blurs my skin, it makes my pores look less obvious or so, and I feel like it also gives me a nice radiant complexion without being too shiny, even though that I love glow on my skin, but I know that it's important for some people, so I just wanted to point it out. Another thing that really intrigued me about this primer is the nice ingredients. It contains niacinamide, my favorite ingredients by the way, hyaluronic acid and vitamin E and vitamin C. So you can be sure that this base really moisturizes and hydrates your skin, and it is also supposed to improve your skin texture over time. Since I received the primer today, it's way too early for me to know if it actually will make my makeup last longer or not, but so far I'm really impressed by the finish and how it feels on the skin. It makes my skin feel really smooth, and I feel like it also makes my foundation look better on top of it. I will probably update you in another video or maybe in the comments below or something when I know a little bit more about how I feel about this primer, but so far so good. WhatsUp Beauty doesn't currently have any foundations or concealer, so I'm actually using another foundation on my skin today, and I did also use a brow pencil from another brand in my brows. But now I will continue using the products I own from WhatsUp Beauty. I think that I will start by using the Geodes palette that I also received in the package today. I will use the WhatsUp Beauty brushes, and I will show you clips of how they look close up and all that. I'm super excited to try both, and I will remove this. So satisfying. Okay, I'm not actually sure what kind of look I'm going for today. I'm usually not that great at doing makeup while I'm talking or while I'm filming, so we will see how it goes. My eyelids are also primed, by the way. I'm using the DD Signature Eye Base Paint, and I'm really in love with those primers. I'm dipping in the shade called Clay. Because you know me, I just need to use those grungy colors the first. Very pigmented, blendable. I really like this brush. It fits well in the crease part too. Yes, I like that. I just zoomed in, so hopefully you will see a little bit better on what I'm doing. I'll repeat the same step on my other eye. I find it really hard to blend when I'm looking down in the mirror because I try to not cover the whole camera with the mirror, so I'm instead looking downside and it's hard to do the blend, so I'll probably stop the camera to blend a little bit off cam sometimes, so you don't wonder what I'm doing. I will continue by adding the shade Lava, which is a yellow shade above the crease. I'll pick up another brush. This yellow was actually more pigmented than I expected, and that's always nice news. I really enjoy the WhatsUp Beauty mattes, by the way. They are really easy to work with and they blend really nicely. Sorry, I can't see what I'm doing here. I will now go back in with the clay shade in the inner part and really intensify the pigment. Now I will add the shade Terra in the outer corners. It's a dark brown. I love that it actually is showing up, because sometimes when you use shades like these together, it's hard to see the difference. As you can see, I like to pack on pigment because I like me a intense eye look. And don't worry about the blending, I will fix that later on. I will almost add a little bit of a diagonal shape here. And repeat on the other eye. Those brushes are so nice, by the way. I'm really impressed by how well they pick up pigment and how well they blend the eyeshadow. Alright, I will do some blending outside of the camera. As you can see, I have added extra yellow around the edges, and this will help it to give a more diffused look. If you have been watching my videos before, you probably know that I'm working with the layer and add technique, I call it. And that basically means that you add shades on top of each other, and then you add the same shade again, and then you add the other shade on top of it, and so on until you are satisfied with the pigmentation. Sometimes I get questions on how I am able to achieve the saturation in my looks, and that's because of this technique, because I layer the shades and I blend them and layer them. Alright, so now I will go in with the shade Clay again, but I will only use a little bit on the brush and basically just blend here around the edges. I did really not expect to get such a fall look out of this, but I'm really happy with it so far. Okay, so I will go in with the dark brown shade again, just a little bit on the brush to build up the pigment and blend it out a little bit. Now I will take the brush where I had the yellow eyeshadow, but I won't add any more pigment on it. I will just use it to blend out the edges. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with this so far, but I will probably add some more depth in the outer corner later on. Just for the sake of an experiment, I will now try to use the WhatsUp Beauty face primer on my lids, but it doesn't say that it is supposed to be able to do that, so this is just for the sake of an experiment to see if it actually works or not, since it's a video about full face of WhatsUp makeup. WhatsUp Beauty. I'm not sure what kind of shimmer I will use on my lid today. As you can see, I'm actually removing the eyeshadow underneath on my lids, and this is something I do because I find that it is an easier way to cut the crease, basically. I'm kind of interested in trying out the green, but I'm always using the greens, so I think I will try something different. Maybe I'll go in with the shade Crystal. It's a beautiful purple shade. Ooh, that was an excellent choice if you ask me. Oh wow! I haven't swatched this palette yet, and I didn't expect this intensity. I really hope that you will see this on camera, because gosh, that's pretty! Oh my gosh! And I have to say that the face primer actually seems like it works perfectly fine. Wow, that's so pretty. I will try to add another shade next to it. I'm not sure which shade yet, so while I'm adding some more primer, I'll think about it. I think I will add the shade, I'm not sure. I think I will go in with the shade Amethyst. It's also a purple shade, but in a different, yeah, you can see it's very different. Gorgeous. I do often get questions regarding if the shimmers are creasing, but I don't think that this formula will crease on oily lids because it's not super wet or creamy. I will go in with the shade Crystal again and just mix the shades together to get a nice transition. Okay, I like that so far. Now I will go in with the shade Clay again in the inner part of the crease. And I need my mirror here so I don't mess it up. I'm sorry if I cover my whole face. I really love this brush, by the way. It's so detailed and works so great in my crease. Okay, I think I will go in with the same shade in the outer corners. Looks cute, but I will go in with the shade Terra too. Like that. I will now take a makeup wipe, place my finger like this, and then drag out an eyeshadow shape. I usually do this method when I want to do something funky and fun with my eyeshadow shape. Okay. I think I will do that just for now and repeat on the other side. Yes, and now I will add concealer where I did the outcut. I'm taking a small brush and add the dark brown shade and make a shape here and drag it out like this. And I repeat on the other eye too, of course. Now I will take the brush here . I will clean this up with concealer in a while, but I will repeat the same step on the other eye first. I'm adding some yellow here and blend it out. The eyeshadow shape is a little bit uneven, but that's just how it is when you're creating looks like this, because it's almost impossible to make them look all even. Now I'm going to add a liner underneath the eyes, but I'm actually using the eyeshadow. I'm just wetting a nail brush and I'm doing a shape. Yeah, I repeat and make it as even as I can off cam. It will look something like this when you're done with the under eyes. And I'm actually taking a brush like this with some setting powder on, and then I apply it a little bit on top of the lines and just diffuse out all of the edges to give a more smooth transition between my skin and the eyeshadow. And I think it looks really cool when it gets this blurry effect. I will take the yellow shade from the Geodes palette and apply it in a draping motion on my cheek to get a really cool blush effect. And it needs to be connected with the eyeshadow. I have to say that I'm quite shocked that I was able to create something so creative with this palette. I didn't expect that. I might have over applied a little bit here in the chin area, so I will try to fix that off cam. Now I will take the shade Citrine and add it on my brow bone with this fluffy brush. I think I will do the inner corners too. I will add the yellow underneath my eyes. And a little bit of the dark green. Now I will add a really gorgeous highlighter. It's called the Serengetti highlighter. It looks like this and it's in the shade Safari Sunset. I will just touch it lightly so I don't destroy the imprints. I really like that. Very pretty, very pretty. Alright, so now I will add a lipstick. It's in the shade Seba. And if you want to know more about this Egyptian collection from WhatsUp Beauty, I actually have a review up on that too, and I will leave it in the caption so you can find it. Now I will add some eyeliner, my favorite thing. And this is the step where you basically can mess up everything. Time for mascara. It's the WhatsUp Beauty Watch Me mascara, and I have been loving this mascara so much. It really lengthens my lashes so nicely. I will see if I can show you how the lashes look like close up before I add some falsies, because you know me, I need all the drama, despite that I actually really love how this mascara performs. But for this look I feel like I need some lashes. The look is done. I did finish off the look by using the shade Myth from the Dragon eyeshadow palette from WhatsUp Beauty. I did use it on my lips to get this cool multichrome effect. I did also use some lashes from Crystal Cosmetics in the style Queen Bee, and I'm so obsessed with them. They are so gorgeous and so dramatic and stunning. But if you are into the au natural look, I understand that too. So I still wanted to show you both versions, the one with lashes and the one without lashes. And please let me know which version you prefer. So before you leave, I just want to have a little recap of what I think about all the products. I absolutely adore the WhatsUp Beauty eyeshadow formula because the mattes are so blendable, they are pigmented, they have a little bit of kick up, but I still really enjoy them. When it comes to the shimmers, they are super sparkly and they are not too wet to the extent that they will crease on the lid, I think, for most people at least. I highly recommend the eyeshadow palettes if you are into their color stories, and I can't wait to see what they will release next. The Watch Me mascara is another favorite from the brand. I highly recommend it if you are on the lookout for a mascara that gives you really black and lengthened and separated lashes. It also claims that it will help your lashes to grow longer, and I don't know about that, but I think it works. It looks like it. And highlighter is really stunning, but it's almost too stunning to use, but it works perfectly fine. It doesn't seem like the imprint will get ruined anytime soon, so that seems good too. By the way, I was really pleasantly surprised by the Geodes palette because I knew that it was pretty, but I wasn't sure how much of an intricate look I was able to get out of it, because it's not that super bold in the color story. It's a half colorful, half neutral palette, I would describe it as. But I'm really pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed working with it, and I can't wait to create other looks with it in the future. When it comes to brushes, I'm such a fan, and I can't wait to get my hands on the rest of the brushes, because now I know that they perform so good. They really blend the eyeshadows effortlessly. They aren't scratched at all on the eyes. They come in a lot of different nice shapes, and they are really pretty to look at too, which is a big plus in my book. The face primer, it's still too early to say how I love it or not, but so far I'm really a fan. And I was pleasantly surprised how well it worked on the eyes too, and that's something I didn't expect because that's not something that the brand did claim. The liners are really nice. They aren't the easiest to work with when you want to do the more detailed liner work, but they are really intense in color and they are really pigmented and beautiful either way. There is a little bit of a learning curve with the felt tip liner or whatever it's called, but I really enjoy it. The compacts are really stunning and so on. And when it comes to lipsticks, they are quite moisturizing, even though that they are matte, and I feel like they stay on the lips for a long time. I really enjoy the shades too, and I hope that the brand will expand the shade range in the future. And of course the Dragon eyeshadow palette. I have loved it ever since it came out. It's such a beautiful palette, and I think it's still my favorite palette from the brand. It's so strikingly gorgeous, especially the packaging, but also the inside. Yeah, I'm really excited to have it in my collection. Now I'm super curious to know if you have tried WhatsUp Beauty, if you are curious to try them, and if so, what you are looking to pick up from them. And if you're into colorful makeup, indie makeup, or just want to see me, I hope that you will consider to subscribe. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. Hydrate. Another my skin today is so WhatsUp Beauty doesn't have, so what's up, small brush, oh my eyes.